Welcome back. Pope Leo's first official letter on the impact of AI in our lives quickly went viral last month. The pontiff put tech leaders on notice, warning that artificial intelligence should serve humanity, not destroy it. And joining us now with a closer look at the impact of this manifesto is AI expert Chris Dessi, who's also the co-founder of PodStreet AI. Great to see you. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
First, I want to, take a bird's eye view at this first. The fact that the Pope is writing about AI and just dedicating his letter on artificial intelligence. What was your takeaway on that?
I think he's given us a framework, and I think that that's the way it needs to be interpreted. It's like the 10 Commandments were a framework. This is a framework. It's not policy. It's not open for debate. He's laid everything out pretty clearly from both sides of the table, saying this is what I believe should be done. I think it's historical. I mean, the last time this was done was 135 years ago, in the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. So that's him saying this is just as, if not more important. That's a profound thing.
What was the biggest warning that the Pope gave?
The biggest warning is about the consolidation of power within the tech community, and specifically with AI. He's not a fool. He says, I understand that there needs to be, this race, there's an arms race, there's military, there's all these different things that are going on right now with AI. What he's saying is, don't forget your humanity. That's the name of the doctrine, right?
Yeah.
He's talking about the magnificent human. Let's remember that we're still human beings here. Let's not lose touch with that.
It was really interesting to know that the CEO of Anthropic was in the audience, was there in the Vatican. What did you make of that? When you listen to regulation and control.
I think it's tremendous signal. I think Chris took it upon himself to actually be there physically. I think that that's profound as well. And I think, you have one side saying the Pope doesn't know what he's talking about, and the other side saying that, technology is terrible. I think when you're right in the middle, like the Pope is right now with this doctrine, I think you're probably going to be on the right side of history, and you're probably correct. When both sides are angry at you, that's good. And I think Chris being there was a tremendous signal.
I think, too, this idea of connection cannot be replaced, and humanity needs to remember that connection is important, and AI can't replace that. Do you think that's kind of the central tenet of fear that people have, don't you think?
It's the biggest thing. And I think, again, on the other side, there are people that are doomers. AI is going to kill everybody and do everything that's terrible. There's boomers that people say AI is going to cure everything, whatever. The Pope is saying, I'm a humanist. Don't lose your humanity. And I don't mean literal replacing somebody's job. What he's warning against is allowing AI into our lives to take over our thought process. And it's mentioned when you talk about students, he doesn't want it to douse the flame of curiosity and inquiry. I have a freshman in high school and a senior in high school right now. If those young women are deterred by their interaction with technology from being inquisitive and wanting to ask questions, that's detrimental to our humanity. This is why I say it's a framework. It's like the 10 Commandments. This is a framework. It's not up for debate. Do not lose your humanity.
Yeah.
Profound.
So you didn't take it as anti-AI, more like a warning of what could happen.
Not at all. I mean, I think, he talks about regulation, and I think within individuals that are within the AI community, like myself, my business partner, Avi, when we're building things, it's about human enhancement, right? So our business, PodStreet, we aggregate many hours of podcasts. We whittle it down to a 3-minute read in a newsletter. That's enhancement of humanity. That is not replacing it. That is saying we're going to save you time and effort, and you're still going to learn about these things. And it's coming from podcasts, which are coming from human beings having a discussion. You have a podcast, right? So it's coming from between your ears, but we're enhancing people's learning of that, not replacing it. That's critical.
And really quickly before we go, what do you say to the people who say that AI is taking their jobs?
There are certain jobs that are repetitive that AI will absolutely take. The key here is for all of us to look, I'm a Gentile, I'm a Roman Catholic. Be not afraid, right? Everybody knows that. Be not afraid. They're hearing the song in their head right now. If you allow yourself to learn about AI to enhance your job, your life, you'll be fine. If you're concerned about losing your job, educate yourself about AI and learn how to use the AI. Don't let the AI use you.
It's the right take. All right, Chris Dessi, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
And